Thank you all for staying this late. Y'all are trooper. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Procreate Coffee, and everyone who made this event possible. So I have two shortish poems for y'all. The first one. So I recently published a book. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's called For the Love of Water. It's a mixed chat book. It's largely eco-literary, nature-inspired. It talks about love, grief, relationships, etc. So I'm going to read a piece from here first, and then I'm going to read a prior piece. Okay, so I'm a Gemini, and I think we get so much hate for no good reason, but here we go. Gemini. My flaw as a Gemini lies in the way I love. Like wildfires, I consume the breaths from mouths that gape and sting the eyes that don't water in the face of burning. I am the air that kindles the flame, germinating seeds protected by treewood. I step too close, like Icarus flying to the sun, and I laugh as he did. My love is Venus with a mirror. It is winged Ishtar who fills bellies with grain and sharpens the sickle in preparation for war. My flaw as a Gemini lies in the way I evolve. From winter to spring to summer to fall, shaking off ice from my winter coat like snowcaps before an avalanche, or brushing the beads of sweat from my chest with sticky fingertips. My flaw as a Gemini is the forked tongue I was born with, hiding behind my lips, but I have spent years grinding my teeth against the edge lining of this flesh to round out the syllables and make softer words to form harbors on which you can rest. Perhaps this is why the flower of the Gemini is lavender. We are often in need of repose, often wanting to cradle others between the halves of ourselves to keep them warm, trying not to lose heat in the process. Perhaps this is why the constellation's brightest stars are Pollux and Castor, the twins holding hands, a shared immortality in death. The Gemini weeps with the saints and the sinners, blossoms pink in winter's frosted over like the Japanese apricot tree, both Hades and Olympus, both Hades and Persephone. Thank you. So I wrote this one the other day, and I performed it for the first time at the Red Room at KGB.
New shit.
Kind of new shit. Thank you. If you haven't been to their open mic, they have it every Monday. You should definitely check them out. So yeah, let me just give me grace. This one's called The Abundance Model. And so it talks about my experience being a polyamorous woman. The Abundance Model. I am tired of being treated like my way of loving isn't valid, being doubted that my heart can stretch more than the womb can to cradle the souls that play with mine. I am multitudes, plurality pervading space like transparent water vapor to take the shape of jagged edges along coastline terrain, the smoothness of pebbles washed ashore from rivers. To those that say that my heart cannot be cleaved into many parts, stored in the people who shudder at the thought of me like the cold of early morning in the summer, I remind you that to cleave apart also means to cleave together. I speak the word to reinforce the idea of holes and not wedges, or even absolute reflections. I do not offer a piece of me for a piece of you. We exchange the full-length manuscripts, the enormous possibilities of ourselves, the contradicting, ugly, honest truths carried in our infinitesimal bodies. I am tired of being something othered, because my love cannot be quantified, inscribed, subscribed to the hegemony, cannot be grouped into compartments, and instead extends the lines to circle around relations. Let me relate to you in whatever way it may be. Let me keep my wonder and explore you, the words you say, this space, the room, the sky, the doors. Let me exist in this space, unafraid of starvation, because I live in abundance. Thank you. Y'all are amazing, and y'all are fucking hot. I adore you all. So if you don't know me already, my name is Ali. I host all types of events in Bushwick. I host I love you. That's my girl right there. I host a writers open mic every month at Bushwick in a place called Nightglow. But they recently got a bar cat And I forget it if they fostered it or they found it, but she's acclimating to the space, so they're not going to be hosting events anymore, so I'm still finding a venue. But I know, wouldn't it have been an experience having a bar cat while we're all like at an open mic? But yes, if you want to connect with me, learn more about the book, or tell me about yourself, please let me know. I'm friendly. I'm following